over 24 hours into the race across America, and the drama has already begun. Riders ride through the night into the desert, and teams begin to arrive in Oceanside, California for the team relay. Today, on the Race Across America RAAM Report. Hello everyone, my name is Leah Garcia and I'll be your host for the Daily Recap Show. Let's get right to it. Yesterday we told you about a part of the course called the Glass Elevator. It's a 3,000-foot descent that goes into the desert town of Borrego Springs. Well, our Media One correspondent, Jen Salazar, happened to be on the part of the course, and she saw this action taking place.
Hey, Jen Salazar, and I have one of the most amazing and incredible stories from the road. It involves Stefan Schlegel, Race Across America's male solo cyclist.
Great race, beautiful weather.
He was in a bad accident on the glass elevator, and we were right behind him when it happened. The glass elevator is a 3,000-foot steep descent down to the desert floor. Check out this shocking footage. The few moments when Schlegel's body was laying lifeless on the road was just, it was terrifying for all of us. We didn't know what was going to happen. But it was so exhilarating to see Strasser's crew come in from behind. And when Schlegel got up and took his first steps, it was so amazing. As soon as Stefan was able to speak again, he gave Strasser's team a thumbs up.
Danke. Alles okay?
Earlier that day, we had asked Strasser if Media One, if we could get right behind him as he was going down the glass elevator.
Can we follow you down glass elevator?
If you can.
Can we try? Can you let them know?
Yeah, okay.
And as we were following him, he passed Schlegel, and this is what happened next. Listen to this terrifying experience in Schlegel's own words. What happened?
It's difficult to explain it in English. I cycled downhill, and I feel there's a punch on the front wheel, and I lost the control, and so I rammed the sides, and yeah, I fall down.
So you're gonna get back on and ride?
Yes, of course. That's no question. That's a race across America. Woo! The toughest bicycle race in the world.
I'll have more from the road as Race Across America and Stefan Schlegel continues. I'm Jen Salazar.
You've got to love Stefan's quote at the end. You crash, you get back on, you go. That really is the spirit of RAAM. RAAM riders come from every walk of life. One racer who has stood out is a firefighter, PJ Ling Li, who happened to lose his colleagues in the June 28, 2013 wildfire that killed 19 City of Prescott firefighters. He's taken a few moments during the race this year to pay his respects to the Granite Mountain hotshots and his fallen colleagues.
Last year on June 30th, essentially right over that hill, 19 firefighters from the Granite Mountain hotshot crew got overrun and killed in the most tragic loss of wildland firefighters since the 1930s. And it's not just numbers, it's, you know, those guys were my friends and we'd worked together on a lot of fires. When we go through town, it's just going to be kind of a somber moment. And then when we get to Prescott, we're going to veer off course about 500 feet and stop into the cemetery and say hi to the guys. And then we're going to continue kicking this course's ass. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to tell these guys' story. And I got to give a plug to our charity that we're raising money for. It's the 52 Club, the Wildland Firefighter Foundation. They come in and assist the families when there's been a fatality or catastrophic injury to a wildland firefighter. If anyone wants to donate, it's right through our website, which is 4.racing, all spelled out. TrackTalus.com, and you know, it 100% goes to the charity. They're an amazing group, and I hope my family never needs them, but should it come up, I know they'll be there for my family. So it's pretty important to me.
We've already talked about what it takes logistically to put this race on from an organizational perspective. But what's it take from a rider side of things? Our Media 2 correspondent, Zac Bad, has more on that.
It's the start of day 2 and racers are starting to feel the heat. Some of them haven't slept at all, while others have managed to sneak in a few hours. This racer from France is resting for about an hour or so. He says he had a really bad stomachache and had to stop several times. Now he says he's feeling much better and he's working to remove the pain so he can continue the race normally. Anyhow, he's still on track regarding his time schedule. He said he prefers to lose time now. He says his strategy is to reach Colorado in good conditions, so he won't hurry, just taking the time he needs. If he reaches Colorado in good condition, he expects to finish as planned. While the racers get all the attention, the crews that support them typically get even less sleep. They're working practically non-stop to ensure their teams meet their goals.
The team in the camping car starts sleeping about around 3 o'clock in the morning until 5 o'clock. So 2 hours, maybe a bit more than 2 hours. And we in the follow vehicle, we slept only 1 hour and a half. When Jack, the racer, stopped, we stopped at the same time and tried to sleep when he was getting rest too.
These crew members said they feel fine for now. They've got a strategy in place.
We decided about one strategy. We separate the team into 2 cars, and I think it was quite a good idea to what we have done.
Their goal was to go 260 miles every 24 hours, and they've almost met it today, about 20 miles from their goal. In another RV nearby, a few crew members also didn't get much rest last night.
I have not slept for the last 36 hours, actually.
How do you feel?
I feel really tired now. I just want to go back to sleep, you know.
3 hours back, I was feeling sleepy. Now, due to Neha's superb scrambled eggs, ready to go.
It's been nice. The first time for us in this condition, so we're not really used to this kind of weather back home. So even the racer is having some trouble, but I'm sure we'll get over it.
Even though they're from Mumbai, India, it's too hot for them.
Sometimes too hot and sometimes too cold, but it's nice. I mean, we are enjoying it.
Out on the road, their racer, Sumit Patil, is feeling good, despite getting just 40 minutes of sleep last night. His strategy is simple.
Keep building as long as I can.
He said his crew is awesome and that he's enjoyed seeing America for the first time.
It's beautiful. It is. It's my first time, so I'm taking a little more time to enjoy the scenery.
Another racer a little bit up the road is doing an active recovery day, keeping the heart rate down in the heat of the desert.
We had a really strong day yesterday, and we got a hard day tomorrow, climbing from Flagstaff, so we're gonna take it a little easy today.
The racers and their crews may still be tired from their first night on the road, but they're still pushing forward and making their way across America. For Race Across America, I'm Zac Bad.
Anyone want to know what the standings look like? We do. We're going to show you what they are. The best way for you to follow the standings on a minute-by-minute basis is to go to your mobile app, TrackTalus. It's free. You can download it, and then you'll be able to see who's doing what in the race. This also has the GPS coordinates as well. Wonderful site. Here's what it's looking like. No surprise, Christoph Strasser is in the lead by a couple of hours. This is the man who set the course record last year. He is followed by Gerhard Gulowitz. And moving into first in the 50 to 59 category is Hansi. He's rider 501 of Switzerland. In the women's category is the Alaskan mom, Janice Schufeld, who's riding strong in her first solo RAAM. Marco Ballo is leading the raw field, and it's turning into one of the closest races in recent history with Adam Bickett right there next to him. Let's jump back to Oceanside, California, where there's beaches next door and the teams are starting to arrive for their Saturday start. I mean, do you really blame them trying to get here early and relax a little bit? Well, we don't either. Our Media 3 correspondent, Julia Marshall, has caught up with a couple of the riders, and she has a segment called Sponsorship, Charity, and Friendship.
I'm on the beautiful Oceanside Pier, hoping to run into some early arrivals for the RAAM team event. Most folks are arriving tonight, but we may be able to find some teams here enjoying the calm before the storm.
The ladies from the team German Fraulein invited me to their impromptu photo shoot.
We are the first female women's team of Germany. And that's the reason why we get sponsors, because a lot of newspapers and radio and television asking for interviews in Germany, and after that the sponsors came.
I'm sure their laid-back attitude will serve them well once they hit the road.
Started to make photos for our sponsors, and in the afternoon we go shopping, and after that perhaps a little bit riding the bike and testing if everything fits and so on.
Any athlete will tell you it takes months, sometimes years to train for an extreme competition like the Race Across America. But what I'm finding today is that racers just want to get their minds right, enjoy the beach and relax.
We've done lots of long races before, so this was the ultimate for us. So we looked for this for a couple of years, I think 5-6 years, and last summer we decided to give it a try. The team and me and my friends, we have to be friends when we reach the Annapolis. Then we have to be friends again, and better friends than we were before, perhaps.
While he is enjoying the weather here in Oceanside, Gunther's excited about seeing more of America.
We're looking forward to do the mountains here, and the desert, and the long distance through the desert. It's very, very interesting. We're looking forward to that.
I was able to flag down Patricia George and ask her about her day.
I'm so excited. Most of my teammates are arriving tonight, and just have to get out some of this excitement or jitters or whatever you call it. And man, riding on the Pacific Coast, it's gorgeous. I'm on Team Phenomenal Hope. We are a 4-woman team racing in the Race Across America for the Pulmonary Hypertension Association. Our goal is to raise awareness for patients who live with a disease called pulmonary hypertension and funds to find a cure.
I've made some incredible friends today, and I'm really excited about following them on their journey across America. Reporting for RAAM, I'm Julia Marshall.
That's it for episode 3. I'm Leah Garcia, your host for the show. Make sure you follow us on social media, Race Across America and Race Across the West. RideFurther.com is where you're going to find your leaderboard and all the pertinent information, and TrackTalus as well, so that you can watch the GPS coordinates. Until we see you again, make sure you keep the wheels turning.